motherfucker. I'm just gonna throw some little ad libs on there, and I'm blank, get some spots like. Yeah, and I'm gonna throw. Yeah.
I try to keep it.
Hey, what that little John toy?
First one, the bitch good. Around Valentine's Day, I'm putting a trip on that.
Yes, I memorized the beat. Yeah.
So what I did, I ended up in goddamn.
Hold on. It's not down, love you, that ain't never been the case. You don't act right, you will be replaced. I'm serious, you can look at my face. I want your legs wrapped around me like belts on my waist. Now that's championship status. Get your mind right, you know you with the baddest. Messing with the squad, seeing nights like gladys. Now you're all fast and I wish I still had. But that's the way you be. Get your mind right, it's the light skin assassin. Everybody talking, everybody yapping. I wear a lot of cats, but I ain't never been cat. But that's the way it's gonna be. You worry about this one when I done had 2 or 3. I'm focused on the spot at the T.O.P. One thing I'll never be.
Hold on, nigga, give me that. That shit set. That shit set, bro. You gotta close the nigga. You gonna. That shit set, bro. No, that shit set, boy. That shit set, boy.
I see where they from.
Everything set right there.
Yeah.
Everything set right there.
Hey, Crip with something, Crip Robin, you a Crip cuz? Now I'm a Crypto. I'm trying to get money. You trying to gang bang? You trying to Crypto walk, nigga.
I did that shit. That night you gave me that beat, I went home and did that night. Didn't write none of that
I
shit.
laid it down in Quan. I went back.
Who is this fucking talking about?
Is that Justin Timberlake?
That's bro. That nigga
I be on my suit and tie shit.
That's my dog on
bro, they beat the fucking Clippers. The Jazz is not playing around.
Nah, I thought it was gonna be a complete rebuild.
Yeah, for real. But them niggas said, hell no.
Alright, we gonna ball.
Them niggas say no.
and the coach.
They got white boys in the goddamn league now, bro.
Bro,
These different kind of white boys in the league now.
he ain't white, bro. This nigga from Lithuania or some shit.
He white.
He ain't white. He's not white.
Basketball wise, they're not white.
That's not white. Thank you, bro.
Luka's not white.
Luka's not white. Jokic is not white.
Okay, I got
Basketball
you.
wise.
Think about it. Do they play like a white player? No, they don't.
They play Tyler Hero.
Hell no. Tyler Hero white as fuck.
I got you.
He a white dude.
I got
He
you.
just a cool ass
That
Scott
motherfucker
swag.
is saltine of the
I'm just
saltine.
saying,
They just saltine with sauce.
to the basketball
Bro,
culture.
Kristaps Porzingis is far
Niggas
from white.
saltine
I'm
with
saying, when
sauce.
it comes to the basketball culture, they're not white.
Yeah, at all, bro.
It's saltines with sauce.
When they got an IC and all that shit.
It's saltine
Bruh.
with sauce. Just say it. Saltine
Culture
with
basketball
sauce.
different.
Saltine and sauce? No,
Saltine with sauce.
they're not even saltine.
JJ Redick is no saltine.
Say JJ Redick.
Dirk is not.
Dirk is a
I like JJ Redick attitude.
Ginobili is
Real.
not
at all. Tony Parker.
He black though.
Yeah, he black.
No, for Spain,
I
bro.
agree.
Stop.
Tony Parker, he black.
I said, but we never like
fully
salt
black.
white.
He got black in him.
Yeah.
He black.
You never got nigga.
I thought he was
trying to rap.
I thought he was more than
Am I lying? He trying to rap,
He
right?
tried, but
I
yeah.
thought he was more than the other.
Nah,
bro.
he black.
He like turkey glue is not
He
salt.
don't.
Pager is not salt.
Well, his son, bro. Y'all ain't been together.
Sabonis is not salt.
Oh, Sabonis
For the Kings now?
Sabonis, bro. I'm glad he ain't playing tonight. By the way, so glad.
Oh yeah, you like.
They still look. They wish they still. Up by 10 to fucking 6.
My man, I'm not worried.
Yeah. You fool me, it's like.
Send all y'all niggas.
I need that.
Send all y'all niggas.
So I can put him on the intro.
Whatever I got, you gonna get, bro.
Hey, so what you be talking about though?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
This is the Flawless Victory Radio Show. And I am your man, the Alabama Ambassador, Jacoby Boykins.
Yes, sir.
And I'm in here with my guy, Rich
Chamberlain.
Also, I got the one, the only OG,
Yes,
P.
sir.
Rose. And we got our dog. You can't roast him, but it's Mr. Chestnut. We all in we in the building. And of course, on the boards, we got our dog, the one, the only, the magnificent, the spectacular DJ Prime Tech. So we are back,
Guy,
man.
Guy.
Yeah.
Why are you so excited? I miss y'all.
Man, yeah, because it's been a minute. It's been more like an hour, baby. It's been more than a minute. Listen, man, I'm glad to be back in the building with my guys.
You already know.
The fellowship is awesome. It seems like we've been doing this a lot lately, but because we did the last show with a rest in peace because Gangsta Boo passed. As many of you know, I am a professional wrestler. I've been doing that for as long as some of y'all been claiming to get money.
Alabama beefcake. The Birmingham beefcake.
Yeah. But you know, anytime there's a loss in the wrestling community, it's always sad. And we lost Jermaine Pugh, but you know him as Jay Briscoe, the former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, one half of the current Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, with his brother Mark Briscoe. If you know or got any history of Ring of Honor, you know Jay Briscoe has been a part of Ring of Honor since the first show in 2002.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, him and his brother just won the World Tag Team titles for the 13th time back in December, defeating FTR, and they had a rivalry that is a classic rivalry. I hate I'm not gonna get to see any more of those tag team matches. This is a rough one.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of people that knew him. I never met him personally, but I was inspired by his work, the realness of his promos. He'll be more appreciated now after his passing because a lot more people are going to check him out based off the wrestling community talking about his loss. But I'm telling you, a true legend is gone, and we gotta, it's a car accident, man. Stuff happens. Just be safe out there, man. That's all I can really say. Right.
Sometimes it ain't your fault.
No, it's not,
Yeah,
man. So
that's
some,
the problem.
things be out of our control, and the Most High said it was time for him to come on in. But as we always do on every single show, we can't start it off.
Without.
We gotta have the slice. We
A
gotta,
what?
People
A
be
what?
looking forward to this point.
A what?
A slice, baby.
Hold on, say it again. A what?
A slice. You gotta have a slice. And I said it like that because I want you to feel it. You gotta have a slice.
Because I feel like
Enjoy
this
it.
knife is more sharper than last time.
Right.
Hey,
That slice
okay.
is sharp.
It
It's
gets
a
sharper
sharp slice.
every
It's a sharp
slice.
slice.
So, Rich Chamberlain, just
sir.
pull that thing out the oven, please, sir. Serve us with it.
Alright, check this out, man. So first and foremost, thank you to everybody that's been tuning in to the show. I just recently found out that we got fans that are closer to us that we didn't know. Like sometimes you share the stuff, you promote, you work. You never know who's really listening until they tell you. So to have somebody come that you know, what if you don't? But I think sometimes it's better when you actually know a person that comes to you and said, "Hey man, I listen to your show too." I'm talking like just stop the conversation, whatever we talking about. Say, yo, hey, I just let you know, I do listen to your show, man. You're doing a good job. Keep it going. I look forward to it. So that means we are doing. Then we've expanded. Start off with 2,
Hey,
right? We start off with 2.
they got God bless them.
And then in 03 came.
That gets a lot
Debo came up in there.
Suge Knight
You know what I'm
himself.
saying?
Suge Knight
And
showed
then,
up.
Then Prime Tech said, you know what, dog, I got to get my stuff right so I can become a part of what this is. I need to use my brain because he has a very smart one.
And he motivated us too.
Yeah.
And he motivates us.
He's sharp.
As quiet as he is.
All right, he loud and
He
messenger.
make the pie while we slice it though.
Yeah, he do.
He loud and messenger.
Hey, he make the pie while we
loud
slice
and
it though. He
messenger.
make the pie
When the
while we
next
slice
show,
it.
I'm sorry, so we'll get that
Hey, look,
taken care of
hey,
right
look,
away.
Chad.
He's always on go.
Right.
He's straight to
I
the
always
point.
try to be humble sometimes, but he got
Right,
to be
straight
straight
up.
up.
Point.
Why it sound so aggressive when he type in the chat though? It just seems aggressive.
You know what?
When we shooting, I don't know. I don't know.
That's straight to
He
the
a boss,
point.
man.
Straight
He's
to
all
the
right.
point.
Oh,
And then, you know, my
Boss
brother,
language.
my brother from another, this guy Daniel Chestnut, man.
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
Yeah.
So we here, man, and I hope you guys enjoy the personalities that we have, man, because we trying to go really, really far. And we appreciate y'all. But yeah, on the business. Check this out, huh? I don't like it.
Okay.
A strong mindset steers your focus.
pretty accurate. Tell him again, though.
Tell them again.
Mm-hmm.
A strong mindset steers your focus. Some people are like, hey, Rich, man, just break down to me a little bit.
Yeah, you got it.
I got you.
Elaborate.
You don't know.
Give him the consequences.
Elaborate.
No matter if I do.
out.
Yes, sir.
A strong mindset, man, it keeps you in that lane, that whichever it is you want to do. Like right now, I'm going through something. It's not even like I'm going through something because I did it today. But you know, with my son, man, he's an athlete. He's an extraordinary player, bro. Football player. He's an athlete. He can do it all, bro. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver. He'll get on the line and block. Whatever he needs to do, he would take care of business. Catch touchdowns. He'll go over most kids. I'm talking. It's ridiculous. He's a freakish athlete. At 14 years old, probably the tallest kid in his class. All that good stuff. He's the tallest on the team type stuff.
So my nephew, we train,
Josh,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
you know, see, you know, 'cause we're training with him. Now he hooping now, but football's his main thing. But you know, just kind of, you know, I felt like he was just losing focus, and you know, I kind of got with him, you know, today, and I'm that dad that, you know, I played the sport, so I know what it takes, you know, to get there, and like when I see that your focus is going off, I'm gonna, you know, come at you with it. So. And it's about his mindset. He's 14 years old, and I'm talking to him about his mindset, guys. Yes.
Sure.
Some parents out there are scared to talk to their kids about things they need to talk to them about when it comes to themselves being a human. Your mind, it's a terrible thing to waste.
Boy, what you say now?
It is, y'all.
Which
It's a
is
terrible
why
thing to waste.
it's so important you are there.
Correct.
I think the biggest factor is most of us have been removed from that space that you are sitting in right now. So we're unable to offer that slice, may I add, that slice of the pie. That's important. It's imperative for their walk. As young men, most of us have been put in a position to be around just our mothers. And when we have those things, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, well, yeah, single mamas can do it. They can raise a young man. Listen here. There's a level. Listen, your baby gonna change, and when he becomes not your baby, that's what I'm saying. He needs someone who has walked that walk or has some kind of intel, because mama can't talk it.
Well, we just had a whole debate about that.
We just had a whole.
You saw what I
believe we
posted.
did.
Boy,
You better believe we
boy, I
did.
had them boys.
Mama
like
can't
cow
talk it.
jeans.
Young, look, boys, like I don't know what, I can't speak for young girls when
Cannot.
they transition to women, even though I have daughters. So I can talk a little bit about it, but I choose not to.
Right.
But when I talk about these boys, I know what I did, and when I became a man, Mama lost the language. Mama didn't have the spot to touch. She didn't know how to hit the button no more. You know what I'm saying? And all she could say was, "Your daddy."
Right.
But see, he was long gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So most of us go through that. You are in that rare position. And I'm not going to call it rare because I think it's becoming more popular these days. Men are apt to becoming parents. We are there.
We always been around. It's just been promoted as if we ain't.
We've been promoted that way. And I think black men have always been better parents than most. If you look across the board, we are more nurturing, loving parents then they'll ever want to give us quality for it. Because of a man, if he has to raise his kids from baby up, we kind of encompass all of what is necessary to get there. We're going to protect, we're going to provide, we're going to and ride for.
And we're going to let them learn too, though.
Yeah, exactly. When it's time to let go, we know how to let go.
Right.
I was
so
fortunate.
you tell you about my coach one time, right?
Yeah.
This was church league. So we all adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably 18 and older. I want to say 18 to 23. I think I'm like 20. I was probably 23, 24. So he came to my coach, right? I want to get a shout out to Coach Tisdale.
Coach Tisdale.
Shout out. He was a military dude. I mean, he showed no favoritism. He just, if you're with your work ethic, he gave you credit. If he see you exercise, working hard at practice, if you could play the whole 40 minutes, you win there. You know what I'm saying? So we had a situation with one of my teammates, right? He made a mistake, like a simple mistake. And coach was trying to explain to him about a simple mistake. But he's sucking his teeth. Hold on. He's sucking his teeth, whatever, right? So it's two things he said. The first thing he said was, I get it, I understand. You probably have a father figure in a role model in your life, so you can't take criticism. You can't take it because you're so used to your mama give you feelings involved and tell you just what it is.
Right.
And one thing you're not gonna do though, you might not respect me, but you ain't gonna disrespect me.
At all.
Hold on, no. And the person when he said that, my homeboy Mel like, ooh, coach, say that one more time.
Yeah, for real.
Coach said. Like I said, you ain't gotta respect me.
Bars.
You ain't gonna disrespect me.
Bars.
And I love that quote so much because I've been raised at a certain point. I ain't have a father figure in my life. I had good role models that believe in me that I didn't believe in myself. Mm-hmm. Like I had people have it like, bro, you know what you can do. I don't have a support system at home. Like I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough when you don't have that support system. And I get it now. I love parents. I love my best friend's parents. You know, like my coaches were basically my teammates' parents, mom and dad.
Yeah,
they saw the potential in me. You know what I'm saying? Cause my mom, she was a hardworking woman. She couldn't be supported because she had to
She had to grind.
She had to grind to make money to bills. You know what I'm saying? Get hot dogs on the table.
Right. There you go.
Spam and eggs. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is that male figure is so important because we make sure we try to make their best to learn over just showing love and consider like their feelings. Like, no, hold yourself accountable for what you do, understand what you did, and maybe you need to be in a room for a week because you might not recognize what you're doing.
And you know what? I'm glad.
Smell
you
air.
know what? I'm glad you said that. And we're going over on this series. So producers, we're gonna use this. I'm sorry.
That's right.
So I gotta say this, but I'm glad you said it because all my kids do that. Mm-hmm. They go to my wife for certain things, and I'm pretty sure you.
We here,
and I'm pretty sure you deal with this too.
Oh, for sure.
You know, when your kids are, they gauge their parents different. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, my son went on a field trip. His horse playing got injured. He know better than that. You know when you was playing, ain't none of that extracurricular stuff. None of that. Because I know I got a game coming up. Something. He knows that. That's in his mindset. And he know how I taught him because that's how I was.
Facts.
Ain't no horse playing or nothing because I know anything can really happen.
Yeah, horse playing, but you can work on your craft.
Correct. You work on your craft though. But horse playing, no. And he went to his mama about it at first. I didn't even know nothing about this thing. So that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you said it because that's what kids do. Yeah. So we are the ones that provide that other option of no emotion involved. It's called something that a mother will never hold a child up. Sorry, I don't care if the kid stole something from the store and you cut the kid's butt.
Say the word.
It's just because you cut the butt. This
word.
word you still not holding it.
It's not with an A.
It's called. This is the part that a father brings to every child. And we're gonna hit commercial after I say it.
Boy, you preach today.
Accountability.
Accountability.
Go. And with that, we're gonna pay them bills like Rich like to say, and we'll be back with more of the flawless victory.
Tight dreads.
All right, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
We hope you enjoyed those tunes, man. Of course, we're going to keep the show pumping, keep it live, keep it going, keep doing what we're supposed to do. We were talking offline, and the man, the myth, the legend, Chestnut, started talking about some real stuff, and we delved into it. But man, we said, you know what? We gotta stop it right there, because we want our people to hear. We want other people to hear, because we talk about real situations. We are comfortable being uncomfortable. So we talk about everything, and I do mean everything. So Chestnut, please, man, I want you to just go back into what you were explaining to us, the origins of what we were talking about.
Shout out to the OG. Being light skinned for a couple of seconds.
Hey, I do that from time.
But yeah, so I was talking to one of my best friends. I ain't gonna say his whole name. I'll call him Smitty.
Smitty.
He lived in Virginia, but he worked in DC because cheap.
Right.
But yeah, and he said he had a conversation with a policeman, a white policeman. He cool with, and he could be raw with. And that's one thing about my real best friends, all my close friends. They open to everything and listen and agree or disagree. And he said a white cop told him was, you know what, maybe you'll stop. He didn't say a lot. He just saying a little bit of potential of making it more of stopping police for killing black people is life insurance. Because the life insurance people will come to these departments about y'all making us losing money. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I just ask my partners how they feel about it.
You know what this country is based off of? Greed, money. The dollar bill is based off keeping your numbers in the black and out the red.
Boing.
Okay, that's what it's for.
Even though you're red bone.
I love it though. I love it. Hey, you still light skinned assassin. We are in the building, so you know what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's about. And you hurt companies, you hurt organizations, you hurt corporations when you start hitting them pockets. That's the only times, let's be honest, things only change when the wallet get hit.
That's right.
So if we getting policies and we making sure we straight for generations on top of generations because we covering each other, we're going to stop. Because guess what do insurance companies say they're there to protect and help, but what do insurance companies hate doing the most?
Paying out.
They hate paying out. So they don't want to pay that money out. Even when you can have a whole death benefit, don't miss a payment.
Oh Lord!
Don't miss a payment because you could be on. Listen, you can be on. You can be 100. You can be on time 100 times. You miss 1-on-1, none of that matters.
And the crazy part, I was watching my wife and my kids, and one of my favorite segments to watch my kids is when Cat Williams on it was Bobby Shaw.
Yeah, Bobby Shaw.
So Bobby Shaw told Mike, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win the lottery in 2 weeks." He was like, "But yeah, I'm paying for tickets now."
Yeah.
Like, why would you pay for tickets now? You say you're gonna win in 2 weeks. He was like, why do you pay for life insurance if you don't want to die?
Right. I don't plan on dying. I love that episode.
I was like, dog.
Yeah.
Why would we pay for life insurance if you don't want to? So I get what he's saying. I was like, but that's deep though.
And what we gotta realize
the gimmick for life insurance is the just in case.
Well, no. Actually, hold on. It's not even a gimmick.
There you go. I know you're going.
People, you know exactly where I'm going. You know these millionaires stay millionaires by using their life insurance policies or their IULs. Oh, it's a whole.
We can be in control of that, though.
Right. It's a whole thing. It's called being your own bank. Yeah. You pay into that policy. You don't lose the money that you're paying because the interest grows. I think it's like 7-8%, but it grows annually. It keeps going, and you can borrow against that own money.
Do you know what 8% annually is on if you make 30 grand a year? If you're not thinking about it, mind you, you'll work a job for 10 years. 8% on 30 grand for 10 years, and then you look back, bro, that's homes, bro.
This is what this ain't in this curriculum, in this whack school system that they force you to go through to get anything. Ain't no financial literacy classes. They not teaching you about money. The rich are teaching the rich about money because they know the knowledge is there, people. The knowledge is there. Be careful who you deal with, but the knowledge is there. I'm learning about it. I'm 39 years old. I'm learning about this stuff because guess what? I do have kids that gonna be way farther than I ever been with money because I'm gonna teach them what I never knew. Do I give them stuff I didn't have growing up? Yeah, but I was pretty straight. My parents did what they were supposed to do. But the key to raising these kids is not giving them what you didn't have. It's teaching them what you didn't know.
Oh!
Correct. There you go.
That's why.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
That's why I be trying to tell my kids that. Like, I'm like, why do y'all get mad when I call you on your BS?
Because they don't
Yeah,
see it. They don't
I'm
see
trying-
it.
no, that's
Like,
what
I'm trying to tell.
them.
I'm trying to tell you things that.
Don't
I'm
tell
trying
them.
to tell you things
That's the
that
point.
you don't know that they never told me.
No, but
Okay,
what
but
you,
I'm trying to stop you from making certain mistakes that I never was told to prevent.
But people told you
Teach
the
with
same.
your what?
I'm saying, but
Yeah, your
people,
feet.
but people told you the same thing when you was young.
And you ain't
And
want
that's
to
why
hear
that's what I'm saying. When it came to my favorite saying in my entire life, everybody wants to be understood and not be understood. We had OGs told us about their mistakes, regardless of majority of the time if they look bad, we ain't gonna believe them. We ain't gonna believe them. But they told us some stuff. Then next thing you know, you look good, but you feel bad.
I came
Boy.
across a post. Let me give y'all this. I'm gonna fall right. I'm gonna fall way back on this.
I'm sorry.
Because I came across a post on Instagram, and it stated that there's 4 times where an individual changes for the better in their life. 4 times. And it made me look at people different because then I know they ain't been through what I've been through. So I had to stop expecting.
Okay,
Boy, that ain't you.
understood. You understand?
If you ain't hurt enough,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna change. You know what I'm talking about? If you ain't earned enough,
You ain't gonna change.
Flush them out. Flush them out.
you know what I'm saying? You just ain't gonna change.
Talk to them.
And I actually want you to imagine further. Just those 2. Think about what it takes for you to actually get to understand. Because these are the things that give you the opposite thought of what you were expecting
for
from
sure.
anything in life.
Mhm.
Because Eminem got a song called Rock Bottom. I would urge anybody to go hear that song. Because rock bottom is what teaches you. Rock bottom. When there's no one there for you.
Yes, Lord.
No one. That teaches you that the only way you are going to get up is get up yourself.
Yeah,
and
for
get
sure, for
to
sure.
it.
Right.
Now, if people arrive, put their hand on your shoulder, offer a little something, that's nice. The universe operates in that fashion. This is like when somebody's car breaks down on the side of the road, you can sit in that car, people will ride past you all day.
Boy, I'd have been there, boy. I'd
And
have
the
been there.
second you get outside and get up under that hood, somebody gonna pull over a skirt.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you good?
Right.
I wanna make sure you need any help. People want to help those they see helping themselves.
Yeah. Right.
So
Right.
you got to be a solution-based person. You got excuses, you get left. You
Right.
got solutions, people will find you.
Right.
You are an antibody
Right.
in the body of God. Ooh, hold
Boy,
on. Listen, let me
talk
hold
to
on.
him.
Hold
Do
on.
it again.
Pause,
Say it again.
dog.
Say it again.
When you are solution-based, you are an antibody in the body of God. So when you are moving godly, you get up and force yourself to come to your own solutions. Guess what? God's warriors find you. That brother
that's
need
whatever
help.
God you believe
That
in.
brother need a push. Hold up, so man, hold up. And I'm gonna do this one last thing,
I
y'all.
hear you.
I lost my license. And my wife can attest to this. Boy, it took me about 6 months to pay for my license back. And what happened was, the last day at the Loretta classes, you know what Loretta is?
Yeah.
Loretta, the alcohol classes, I paid my fines off. Now I got to go through the classes for them to show me how much of an alcoholic I was. I watched all the crashes, all that kind of stuff. And then one day, I had to show up to get my license back. I got up, and I was going to the bus stop. I was living on Garners Ferry Road. And I was going to the bus stop, and the bus came early. And the bus pulled up, and I thought she saw me. She didn't saw me. She started riding on. I took off full speed, running up the hill by Austin Wood and Sitgo. Up the hill. Bro, she did not see me, bro. She kept on rolling. If I didn't make this last class, I would not get my license back. A couple pulled up in, I'll never forget it, in a black Cadillac Escalade.
That's how God works.
Because they saw me running. I was about, I feel like I'm about to die. They say, you trying to catch that bus? I said, I am. Get in the car, man. I got you. I got in the car. I said, man, God bless y'all, man. It was him and his wife. He said, bro, I saw you running. My wife said, let's get this, man. He trying to go somewhere.
Right.
They got me to the bus up the street. Where you trying to go, bro? Man, I said, look, I'm trying to get my license back. My family depend on me. My license back. I lost my license like 6 years ago trying to get it back. Where you trying to go at? So I'm trying to go to the Red man, over there on Hardin Street and blah, blah, blah. Man, they didn't put the seatbelt on, man. We'll take you to the Red.
Yeah.
I said, huh? I said, you ain't got to do on the bus. He said, bro. I said, you trying to get somewhere, man. I got you.
Right. And that's another thing I want
We
to
gotta
talk
be there
about.
for each other.
Because sometimes when you
I
say
love
certain
it.
things
Oh,
about far as like when you said like far as growing and understanding. Sometimes our 5 senses to me is like a God 5 sense. Like far as sometimes I could tell you what could be wrong. You ain't gonna get it till you feel it. You ain't gonna get. I could tell you don't go there. So then till you feel it, then you have to experience and understand certain stuff. So sometimes when some people up there, how they won't understand because they can't comprehend it until they fall and feel it. Now they can come to you and say, "You right, dog. You right."
And one more thing on this, and we're gonna get to the next break. You was talking about telling your kids stuff. We as fathers have to do a better example of showing as well, because they hear what we say, but they see what we do, and we got to do a better job at showing.
Hey, Kobe said,
Hey,
we teach with what?
our feet.
We teach with our feet,
We
baby.
gotta show them. I live on Riverside. That's for you
Son.
local people. That's Broad River,
Shout
Bush
out.
River.
Yeah.
I was, boy, while
Riverside.
I was running wild like Hulkamania before the racism over there. You understand? Like
Ooh, yeah.
I was getting it. I was
Brother.
getting it. But I tell my oldest son, Playboy 23, I told him when he was 8, 9 years old, listen, when you old enough, this side of town is forbidden. You don't come over here. You don't come over here. My son is 23 years old. You know what he do? He don't do? He don't go over there. Hey, Pop, I got to run over here. I'm going over here, but I'm doing that just to get to Harbison. Can you roll with me? Is everything good? I know where you going. You straight. You put it in them early, and you keep putting it there.
Man,
You keep, man, because you got to mold them. You got to mold them. You keep apply the pressure, man. I know they not gonna like you. Your kids ain't supposed to like you. Your kids, I got to harp on this because I done had it out with my son. I done had to put my son at my house.
Yes.
But guess what? He ended up coming back to
Home.
coming right back home because he know at the house. Hey, at least Pops care. He care about me. What he telling me is real.
That's right.
My son know I lived it, so he know I ain't telling him no BS.
That's right.
So we got to do a better example as fathers of showing our kids, leading the way, and all you preach to them, but you show them, hey, I did this. I don't want you to do this. Keep doing it. One time ain't enough.
Yeah.
One time ain't enough. And I'm gonna get off that because I hit my points quick. We ain't playing.
But
But
like you
one
said,
time,
like you said, apply that pressure.
you gotta apply the pressure,
and
man.
they keep bringing that in
Right.
because they
Hey.
know if they want to come back and want
Right.
to keep moving, they know what you're going to do.
Right,
what you're
exactly.
gonna
So
say.
I don't care what hood you claim. FatherHood is the hood to claim.
There you go.
And with
Oh,
that
shit,
being
hold
said,
on. Hold on. Bring
I
that
don't
back.
care what hood you claim because you don't own that hood. So stop fighting for places that can get you kicked out when you don't pay your rent.
But the
Cut
hood
it out.
you own?
The hood I own is FatherHood.
Ooh.
That's right.
I
And
help-
that's the hood you want to be part
Right,
of.
that's
too.
all. That's it. I fly the 3 jets. My
I
sons are
stand
my
on
jets.
that. Ooh,
And
I
it's
stand on that.
FatherHood. With that being said, man, we gonna go to commercial break.
Hey.
We gonna get into
They
some
gonna kill
sports,
us
and
in the
we go,
truck.
boy. It's
Oh,
okay
man.
because the real is here,
Right.
and you are listening to the
Flawless
Flawless Victory.
Woo,
Yes,
see?
sir.
Turn up.
You can go straight back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We
What
are
we
back
gonna talk?
again. We are back again.
We are
man.
here.
And
We
we
are
are
here.
listen. We know we be hitting y'all with the realness, and we gonna continue to do so. But now it's time for what all men like. Well, most of us. So
most of us.
Hey man,
We-
don't discriminate because you got. I
Most
think
of us.
nowadays in the world, there's a lot of women like this.
you let me
Like
finish
sports
though.
and Carter
You
Davis.
cut me off.
Yeah.
He come here, he choking me with his dress. He
Look
cut
at
me
y'all.
off.
Hey man, we gotta represent. We got a representation.
Yeah,
That's what we're
listen,
saying.
listen. Sports is universal, and it's worldwide, and we got to talk about
Prestige.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Right, listen, we gotta talk. I'm gonna keep this brief. We're gonna talk about the national championship. Georgia beat up TCU. That's really all we need to say.
So look,
we saw it.
So today, I was at work and
Get the shit from back.
today I was at work and was it today? No, it was the other day I was at work and my coworker had asked me, he's like, hey man, did you hear that? You heard that Kirby speech? I was like, nah, I didn't hear about it, but I seen the app, the Bleacher Report, put it to my phone. So he played the Kirby speech. No wonder them boys did what they did.
Kirby did his thing.
First off, they were up at half. Now let's not get this out of the way. It wasn't like they was like down or close game.
They never trailed.
They never trailed at all, and they was literally up by like 2 touchdowns. But I think it's the fact that they was not really whipping them that Kirby was like, hold on. Y'all need to who are y'all? Like y'all need to show these efforts, like who we are.
Right.
And like I'm talking throwing F-bombs and everything at him. I'm talking Kirby through the kitchen sink. Like I remember a halftime speech in my days of that. And I went in the second half and got the game-winning fumble, ran it back to 2-yard line. And we punched it in. So I know how that feel, man. Like I know how that feel firsthand. Like that Kirby speech got them boys right and showed them boys we ain't gonna let Big 12 mess with an SEC team. Like what's up? What's up? SEC is the truth, man.
Alabama should have been in over TCU, but I digress.
Well, I mean, they lost too many games, man.
They lost 2 games by 2 or 3 points.
Man.
Like top 5 teams.
Right. Like let's.
I mean, that's really what it is, though. It's
cool. We're going to a 12-team system.
We know now that. You know what to do next time.
Right.
They gave him a chance, though.
Right. They gave him a chance. We're going to a 12-team system after next season, so all that'll be water under the bridge. Now, let's get to the big kahuna. We are at this time of recording, we are in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And as you can clearly see, I am sporting none other than the best team in the NFC, the NFC West champions, the San Francisco 49ers.
Coach, what he got on right now.
And then we are playing so-called America's team.
Hold up.
I don't know why
so-called.
It's so-called.
That's what they called us.
Okay.
I call it the Christian team. I ain't gonna lie, I call them the Christian team.
But that's what they called us.
Because there's so much faith in them. They can lose 100 games right now.
And then somebody just say we're going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Don't you wish?
Anyway, this weekend is my San Francisco 49ers versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's give a shout out to the Cowboys, though. For killing the Bucks.
They did more than kill the Bucks.
Man.
They eviscerated them.
I'm sorry. So as much as, we hate Cowboys.
I don't hate them. They just losers.
It's a fan base.
It's just a fan base.
Hold up. Thank you for saying.
I ain't gonna lie, because I mess with a lot of their players.
hate.
I'm a fan of a lot of their players. So like,
I like some of the ones that went to Alabama.
like really, as much as we kind of, we do not like the fans because they just go overboard with everything. Them boys, they do their thing, man.
They did.
Shutting down Tom Brady like that. Like they really made Tom Brady like shut over man.
All right. And I want them to enjoy. I
want them to, though.
Yeah, they were there. And that's what I'm saying. Be confident about that win. You should. But you should have beat them like that.
Yeah.
They were the worst team record-wise in the playoffs, at least on our side.
Now we should.
So they should have beat them. They should have.
That's
what I'm saying.
I believe that we would have way better.
Oh, here we go. All y'all had to do was beat Detroit.
I know, that's all we had to do, bro. And they made that hard to do.
Right. In Lambeau.
So you
They made
hear
that hard to
That's
do,
okay.
bro.
San Francisco won in Lambeau
comparison.
too, but I digress.
Hold on. Digression, comparison.
But, I ain't talking about the Packers because, we on the shelf, so we're real relevant.
All I know is
I
feel like it's going to be a good game because Dallas is going to come to play, but it's a lot of things working against y'all.
Thank you, sir.
It is a lot of things, but don't use it as no excuse because if y'all beat us, y'all going to say, well, y'all going to use the same excuse just to y'all
First
pay.
of all,
Okay, who you got?
let me say this.
Out of Dallas and
I'm a Dallas
49ers.
fan. I can't switch. I started off that way. I got to finish it.
You do.
But I will say this. I have no faith in my quarterback.
Dang, boy.
Look, bro, let me be the first to say it. I am not the delusional Cowboy fan.
Brett Maher.
Listen.
Money Maher.
Listen. My guy is not consistent enough. But when they get him to show up, he shows up like he did last weekend. He looks like an all-Madden. I thought it was a game. I thought it was on the PS5.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Dak is somebody that's driven off of
I thought
Dak is somebody that's driven off of criticism.
Right now, bro.
Yeah. Dak has always been driven off criticism.
And see, now that, but see, they don't have that kind of pressure.
But guess what?
Yeah.
What gets me is this.
He led the league in interceptions.
Romo was the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
No, y'all didn't have no defense at all.
No, we didn't have to defense. I'm not talking about defense. I'm not talking about defense. I'm saying Romo was the same way. They were decent quarterbacks. Their numbers say so. They put the numbers up. But their consistency sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You can't bet on them.
Right.
You can't, not even on any given Sunday. You put all on them, it's going down the drain.
They killing,
I-
bro.
I- I
They
would
suck
put-
against
I would
spread.
put
But
them on Tom
I have
Brady,
to
though.
say
I'll
this.
put them on Garrett.
But I started off rocking the star. Y'all see the number? Which lets y'all know it was before that. This was before Romo. I have to ride. So I believe the franchise has a day.
Before Quincy Clark.
I think this is karma. For everybody talking. For us talking. Listen, it has to happen. And we are just by chance, which I said this a couple of weeks ago, it's going to be the Cowboys and the 49ers. What do we have?
And I'm telling you now, the defense that y'all beat up on Monday ain't the defense that y'all finna play Sunday.
Well, let's see.
It's the offense, bro. Your
One thing I'm gonna
defense.
say about the
Your
49ers,
defense is
the
not.
quarterback they got now. I don't know what it is. You give me Kurt Warner vibes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Purdy.
man. Brett
So
Purdy.
far, the fast thing
Brock
he showed
Purdy,
right
excuse me.
now is like
Put some bread on.
I only bet on myself. So if y'all want to hoop, it what it is. The whole thing
I'm not
is.
fooling with you.
Hold up. Put some bread on.
But I ain't even doing
He's
it
a
on
49er
2K.
fan. Matter of fact, I put a dub on it.
I'm asking no. Put some bread on.
I put a dub on
All
it.
I'm saying is our defense is number one. There are cracks in our
Faith!
defense. There
Where's
are,
the faith?
There are holes in our defense, mainly in the
That's why I said
secondary.
Christian.
But I'm
Yeah,
telling
y'all
you,
secondary is a little suspect.
it can be suspect at times. But if that line get to you and them linebackers get to you, you ain't even gonna have a
And
chance
see,
to throw
it's
it.
good a thing that you a fan. You said it because the thing about the Cowboys, if they throw the ball against y'all, they have a chance.
Right.
What's gonna help y'all? What helps y'all? Which covers up for y'all
We
DBs?
don't have to blitz.
You don't have to blitz, so your front four really gets the job done.
Mhm.
Not in the front four. Well, yeah, you can say front four because Fred Warner can cover.
Right.
But when y'all actually do blitzes, which what they showed last week when y'all played, when y'all set that whole, y'all sent them whole fight up everybody, that whole 7 in the box.
Right.
It's crazy, you know what I mean? Y'all ferocious. So
Right.
my biggest thing is with Brock Purdy, he's a sensation right now. He hasn't really been making any mistakes. What's helped him is because he got a good, crowd around him. That know what they're doing.
And coach.
And his coach, man, makes it so easy.
So we got to, man, I'm slicing this game. So, better coach, 49ers.
Right.
Better offense, 49ers.
49ers.
Better defense, 49ers.
49ers.
Special teams, y'all might got that.
No,
We'll
not
give
with
y'all
that. Not with that kicker.
Now, with
I'm
Turpin,
talking about the return.
Oh, the return.
with Turpin, yeah.
Don't sleep on Ray McCloud.
No, I'm saying,
I got you. But yeah,
South Carolina product.
Right.
Defense, special teams, don't kill.
Defense is not, y'all defense no.
Okay. I'm
Y'all can
saying
stop the run, bro.
Right.
And McCaffrey
We got-
and Elijah Mitchell has been killing, bro.
we got our offense: George
I don't
Kittle,
like
Christian
y'all
McCaffrey,
uniform. I gotta go
Debo,
from navy blue to royal
Godspeed.
blue.
Debo Samuel,
It's written.
Brandon Ayuk, Juwan
written.
Jennings, Danny Gray.
But
Like,
then
okay,
Debo is back. Oh,
Right.
hey,
Hey, man.
49ers is like
Hey, man.
full-fledged. Like,
right? It's official out
They
there.
ready, man.
I'm ready for it
I'm
because you I don't count you in this group, but these delusional Cowboy fans,
Gotcha.
good
Yeah, I
Lord.
definitely don't
That's
count.
why
Good
I just feel like this is a year where
you keep talking about feeling.
on astronomical levels, but there's things happening on the astronomical. The stars are speaking. You don't get this. In 23,
When
I
you started
turned-
just speaking
I
to your
turned
hat and your
45.
jersey.
Hold up. In 23, I turned 45.
What does that mean? What does that mean for the Cowboys?
Bruh,
Why I told you at the
This
beginning,
it has given me the spot to
Cowboys
Is
speak
the Cowboys
about
gonna? You think they're
Cleveland,
gonna pull it out?
All right, what's it?
Cowboy fans
It's
are
giving me
so
the way to-
Christians.
Bro. It's in the cards.
He talking about
Hold on. I gotta ask my dog. I wanna ask.
Jay-Z said, when I come back like Jordan sporting a 4-5, it ain't to play games with you. It's
That's cool.
to
Cause
aim
my
at
number
you.
45 too. I ain't
just
Jordan,
saying,
but I'm
you talking
Bro,
about-
let's listen. These numbers have been presented to you before now. Now they lay here. In front of you is a 23 and a 45.
Those are my two.
You
numbers.
better go with the number that came to you before this day came.
Okay.
Listen here, if you believe in horoscopes, if you believe in how's it bullshit?
The horror's coming. The horror is Sunday for y'all. That's what it is. Pronte, my dog. I'll tell you what, Pronte. Who you taking? Who you thinking? What you think? I want to get your thoughts, big dog.
PT, what you got?
Right.
Man, y'all gonna put me in the house
PT,
to buy it.
what you got? Who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with the 49ers on this one.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I love it.
The
I
Niners,
love it.
it's just the Niners has the better coaching. They got the better defense.
I trust our coach more than I know. Shanahan blew that lead in the Super Bowl, but this
Y'all
is different.
just
It
like
don't matter,
red.
y'all made it
Y'all
to the
like
Super
red and
Bowl.
gold better than
Oh no, this is when he was
blue
with the
and
Falcons.
silver.
Well, he
That's
blew
it.
that lead.
Y'all don't say y'all still
Yeah.
I
made it
get
to the
it.
Super Bowl. Y'all lost another
It's a
game
more
that could
freaking
have been
color.
at the Super Bowl.
It excites you. Red and gold excites you more than blue and silver. I get it.
No, but y'all blew.
Like,
Y'all
I'm gonna tell you
go
something.
from navy blue one game.
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell you
Hold on,
something.
partner.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
looking
Wise
at
man
your LeBron
told me.
James jersey over there, and I just know what colors you see the most. So you don't see no silver.
All I
and
know
blue.
is
saying,
that
my pages
hey,
are navy
hey,
blue,
I'm gonna
red,
tell
and
you what
white.
the
silver.
OG told me. OG.
Okay,
That starring on the side of their helmet ain't a logo. That's a rating.
Ooh.
And how many stars on y'all helmet?
Oh,
One. Thank
Oh,
you.
man.
And you dealing with a 5-star
Oh,
offense.
man.
You dealing with a 5-star
How
defense.
many stars on our ring?
Huh? We got the same amount. We both got 5 rings.
I got more than y'all. My
It
team
don't
got more
matter.
than y'all, so it's okay.
You a
It don't
Steelers fan?
No, I'm a Patriots fan.
Then you are correct.
Oh,
now
oh,
I can't,
we
I
know.
can't
Hold
argue
up.
facts.
And we know you done.
Right.
No,
talking
no,
about I see them
not.
all.
You just missed a quarterback.
No,
One
but-
game he was out the playoff.
You time you
It's
should
cool. No, not.
It's time
No,
you change
no,
rank.
you should have been switched up 25 years ago.
No, sir.
No, you should have been.
I'm
switched
not
up.
saying. I'm
How
just.
you talking
I'm
about
saying we're gonna. I'm not saying it's gonna be a blowout. Although I would love for it to be a blowout, because I'm tired of hearing about how y'all didn't get a chance to do that play last
don't
year.
want to
That
do
game
it.
was over way before then anyway. Let's be honest. Y'all got
Man,
beat up that
oh,
whole
man,
game.
Last year we got beat up.
Yeah.
Last year
So-
we got beat up.
Yeah, y'all got beat up. We are physical teams, and we're gonna come out. Well, expect more of the same. I don't see. There's no in no universe do I see the Cowboys coming into Levi. I know Cowboys fans travel, but you're not taking over Levi.
Texas boys is coming in that good old sunshine that y'all got.
Listen,
To give y'all some business.
you will not walk into Levi Stadium and walk out with a victory against this team.
Put some
I
bread
don't-
on it. Put some bread on it.
Okay, hit me on the
bread on
first of the month. I got you with whatever. I get paid once a month, baby. That's it.
And see, look, check this out, look. We definitely ain't about to sit here and hear two 49ers and Cowboys argue. We're going to go ahead and finish paying some bills and be back
It's not an
on
argument.
Hey,
with the
hey,
flawless
hey,
victory.
It's not an argument.
Hey.
I mean it.
Hey! Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right.
Now
Now that we decided that who's gonna win that game.
No, we
49ers.
didn't. No, we did not. No,
But anyway, just like we start every show, we end every show with another slice of humble pie. And this time, in closing, comes from the mentor, the man.
yeah.
Mentor, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to.
Fire, dog.
From our big dog, Ruff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make you jump on the porch, make you jump back off, and
My
then make you
dogs.
get right. Mr. Teach with your feet himself,
Ooh.
our guy, OG P. Rose. Please give him that slice.
You don't know what to say now.
Mr. Teach with your feet himself. Man, listen, y'all know that's my slogan, teach with your feet. Obviously, godly music. Y'all follow your boys. You know what I'm saying? We HEG in the building.
Yes, sir.
Y'all listen. I just felt like I tapped on something that I felt like is very dear, not just to me, but to man, woman, and child. Man, listen. Excuses. In this day and time, not even just in this day and time, as a being, you need to have in your mind more solutions than excuses.
Please say it again.
Yes, man.
Swine on the seat.
More solutions than excuses. And look,
And a good resolution.
I work hard in my industry, in life. And what I've learned, because from the lows that I bounce back from, when I get to telling my stories, most people be like, wow. It's easy to say, wow. 20 years later, 15 years later, whatever. Because when I was actually going through those things, my pride wouldn't let me drop these stories on people's doorsteps. It wouldn't let me go knock on the door and say, I need. Now, pride is not a great thing. First, let me say that. People are your greatest asset. That's how God blesses you. This is how God reaches out to you. Whether you know it or not, He sends His messages through people and animals in the world, nature and all. You have to be receptive. That's all it is. If you are receptive, you will get the word. Trust me, all your walk is telling you how to move every day. You have to be receptive. But when you fall into a slump, especially when I see young men, I'm depressed. I'm going through a depression phase. Let me tell you, and forget what the world say. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna stand. I don't even want y'all to get in on this. A man going through depression does not have enough to do in a day. Get up off your bottom, brother. Go find something to do. That's why you're depressed. You're sitting in your head. You're spinning your wheels in thought instead of action.
Thinking too much.
You're thinking. Men, we are beings of action. We are beings of movement. We are go-getters. We are the movers and shakers of the world. The protectors. You know what I'm saying? The
L word.
The provisionaries.
The L word.
What word is that?
The
Leaders. Okay, bottom line. The leaders. No matter what facet you fall in, you are that. Man, sir, you are that. To sit, depression is a luxury for a man. If you have the ability to sit, not to say you won't get depressed, because mind you, we go through highs. And that means you have to experience the lows.
You know that video I sent you?
Hey, repeat
Bro,
that.
you was right on it today.
So what we talking about the video?
We go through highs. So you have to experience lows.
What we talking about the video?
What? The video you sent me
The
today,
video I sent him
the
was
young
the
fella.
The young fella said he turned 30 years old, right? And he went to his therapist, and he was at his low point. And he said when he had his low, he had his low. He had his high, his high. He wanted to find his middle.
Got it.
So the therapist told him was, you can't. It's no middle. It's like a heartbeat. When you find your middle, what is it?
You flatline.
Flatline.
You die.
No.
Oh, I needed that.
So that's why I said the pack. He said y'all gonna have, that's part of life. You're gonna have your highs, your lows. Find that middle. It's a flat line.
That's why I tell people. I love this. I tell people, hey, I really bark this on my family. That's where that patience word comes into effect. Mm-hmm. You want things. Hey, you want to do this. You want to live this kind of life once you get there, or you ask for this kind of stability or this and this and that. But hey, what you gonna do to get it? Not in a I give you, but you gotta give me kind of thing to get back. Nah, it's more so like I'm gonna put you through some trials,
learning,
and let you earn what you're asking for. People don't, and that's where a lot of people. That's what comes to mindset in the first slice. That mindset, you gotta have a mindset to be that patient, to wait for what you asking for, what you want, and you have to wait for what you need.
Man, listen. I'm gonna share something with y'all, and I ain't saying nothing to nobody about it, but I got to because of what you just explained to everybody. Listen, y'all all know what I've been through these last 2 years with everything I'm going through, so I'm not gonna really harp on that. But I've been below the ground. I'll say that's my bottom. I've been below the ground. New Year's Eve, I sat on my front porch. This is right after a dialysis treatment. My son was sick. throwing up, everything. Y'all know how I feel about my kids. He was sick, but I wasn't feeling good. My son upstairs throwing up. I'm running to try to get to him. I'm so sick from treatment, I started throwing up.
Oh man.
I can't move. I'm broke because I can't move from where I'm at. Because I ain't trying to make a mess in my house. Now, thank God Playboy came home and checked on him. But the way that made me feel,
Vulnerable.
I said, I can't even help my own child because I'm not good right now. After I got straight, I sat on my front porch, smoked a cigar, and it was storming. I cried that night. I cried on my front porch. The harder I cried, this is when I know my spirituality is really getting strong with the Most High. I cried that night. The harder I cried, the more it rained. Literally, the harder I cried, the more it rained. And I screamed out to Yahweh. I said, man, I can't do this by myself. I had to let it go. I had to, because as men, we taught to hold that stuff, be strong, do all this. I said, I can't do this by myself no more. I'm tired. I'm weak. I need your help. I cried until I couldn't cry no more. And guess what? When the tears stopped, guess what else stopped? The rain stopped. As soon as I stopped crying, the rain stopped. And the peace that I felt over my soul, not just my body, the peace I felt over my soul to say, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I just had to fix my vehicle. What it costs to fix that truck is what I make in a month.
I'm
Gone. But I had to do it because I got stuff to do. But ways were provided to help me. I ain't in the clear, but I ain't where I was. You have to, man. Listen, you got to keep going because old folks used to say, but boy, if it ain't ever true, the rain don't last always. As soon as I stopped crying, that rain stopped, and I felt the peace over my body. And it's a different kind of peace because I felt the peace of death. I experienced it. I lived it, and I'm here to talk about it. As men, we got to keep pushing, but it's okay to know when you're not okay.
That's right.
I'm gonna say it again. It's okay to know when you're not okay. All right, you got to keep going, and just know when you don't know, feel like you ain't got it no more. Let it go. Let it go, and keep going. Because as men, we got to keep doing that. I ain't worried about looking strong. I ain't worried about looking weak. I don't care what you think about Jacoby.
You're gonna be you.
I'm 25-8. I'm gonna be me. I can't escape me. Be real with you because you cannot escape yourself. I don't care if it's through a smoke, through a drink, through some women. You can believe me because I've tried it. I've been there. You can't do it. You got a good other half. Hold on to that other half. Because I promise you what's out here ain't good for you. There's too much stuff you got to worry about dealing with other people. Users. Look, man, listen, somebody will call you to their house to get you murdered. Be careful with what you're doing. Take care of you and you'll be able to take care of yours. And I'm good.
That's it. That's it.
And I ended on this. You want to say something?
Yeah, that's why I said the difference between my close friends and my best friends. I got best friends that I know that's going to hold me accountable for everything I did and say, which you got to be with yourself. Right. Yourself accountable for everything you do and everything you say. Then you got your close friends that just tell you what you want to do.
I don't want you around.
Or they envy you. They happy that you're
Ego feeders.
You know what I'm saying?
I made that same post.
That's what I'm saying.
People, I made the post. You saw it. People, listen.
I didn't even see it.
Okay, well, this is what I said.
About, yeah.
Right. I said it. I made a post about it because I mean everything I say and I say everything I mean. That's what I'm careful about what I say. I literally said people don't really care about you. They just want to see what you're doing.
That's right.
They want to see what you're doing and they be happy for you when you're going through something, but then feel better about themselves when they say thoughts and prayers.
And that's why I said, you know why I call my best friend? Because they want what's best for me.
There you go.
They ain't my best friends because what they do for me, they accept me for who I am, flaws and not. But they want me to do better.
Right. If you help me improve.
Right.
That's how I know you here for me. Help me improve.
Yes.
And and Lord have mercy, we push away people like that sometimes because they think they being too tough on us, or they think they being condescending, or they criticize it too much. but them the people you need to have with you.
Mhm.
So,
Because sometimes you do need to back off and just listen to yourself and
Yeah.
go back to them and apologize. Say, you know what, you wasn't right.
right.
That's when accountability comes involved.
Man,
Look in the mirror.
Yeah,
Man,
all the
that's
time.
what- yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
doing
saying.
that with Nicole
Right,
right now.
that's
I ain't
what all
perfect.
Oh, I
learning.
do it all. I just
Oh.
did it. Look, I just did, bro. You gotta understand something, bro. Process equals progress.
Progress.
See, some people think I want the progression, but you don't want to go through the progress.
Ain't no
The
progress without no
process
struggle, boy.
to get to the progression that you need.
I'm glad you went there. 'Cause I'm gonna say something I just heard.
Talk to him. We got about 2 more minutes. Talk to him.
Success only comes before work in the dictionary.
Mm.
Oh, boy, yes, he do.
Mm.
Only in the dictionary.
I ain't even got to talk to Webster. We know what that
That
means.
just ain't the way it works, man. You gotta put the work in, man. And expect nothing.
Right.
Manage your expectations. Stop.
Doing something to
I got
expect.
one.
I don't do nothing to see what can come out of
Because
it.
it's your passion.
I'm at, but see, not just that. I understand what God has given me for free.
purpose.
For free. I'm walking around as a rich man with not even $1 in my pocket.
There you go. There you go.
Rich.
Rich ain't
I'm
always
talking-
money.
Hold up. Wealthy.
Mm.
There you
You
go.
change that. Wealthy. Opening your eyes, $1 million check.
Oh yeah.
Getting out your bed, $10 million.
Mm.
Being able to get out the door, it's a big. Get on your move. That's what this life is about.
Show love.
Be it getting out, and hopefully you can be used by somebody. Hopefully you are useful
Yes.
to somebody. And in the grand scheme of things, you are a key piece. You become a cornerstone to the above and all movement of everything moving around, man. That's all it is.
Right.
I might rap about chasing bags, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna tell you all the stories I've been through.
Right.
But for us to be where we are right now, I stand amongst wealthy men with families, with clear mind, eyes, feet, hands, and everything working. Everything is at your fingertips. I complain about nothing, and I urge you all to do the same.
And if I can add something to that, even though success only comes before work in the dictionary, but guess what comes before success? Occupation.
Gotta do the job.
Success is in the middle of work and occupation. You still have a job to get to success. Some people hit success and still aren't there yet.
Right.
Sometimes you get success and then you got to get to the work.
I'ma
to
tell you,
sustain,
you know-
to sustain the success.
I'm gonna say this part.
That's why it's in the middle.
I'm gonna say this for next episode.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
listen.
yeah.
Hey, we'll keep hitting y'all, man.
Hey.
Hey, be sure to tune into our YouTube page,
Yes.
all our social media. They will be posted.
Flawless Victory Radio.
AGG.
We having after
Flawless
parties too,
Victory
though.
Radio.
After party YouTube.
Obviously, godly music.
Right.
Rich Chamberlain music.
Yes, sir.
Alabama
Ambassador,
Ambassador.
yes, sir.
A2 all day. Y'all
Yes.
check in. Let's
So,
get it.
Hey, man, with that being said, I am the Alabama Ambassador, Jacoby Boykins. This is Rich Chamberlain with our dog, Big Chestnut.
Yes.
Prime Tech on the boards and our dog, OG P Rose. And this is the Flawless Victory. Have a good one.